Good morning, students. In this video, we are going to deal with the last part of the chapter, that is demerits of a company. You can also say the weaknesses of a joint stock company. So what are the weaknesses of a joint stock company? Number one, legal formalities. As you all know, formation of a joint stock company is a very expensive as well as time consuming process, because to start up a joint stock company you need to fulfill many legal formalities. You have to fulfill MOA, you have to fill article of association, you have to get your company registered with the registrar of the company. There are many legal formalities and legal documents which have to be prepared and filed in a joint stock company. So it is very expensive and a time consuming process. Next is lack of motivation. In a joint stock company, you know that the top management structure, like the directors or you can say the other officers, they do not indulge into the efficient management of the company, because both the things, ownership and control, are different. Means owners are somebody else, but the control is in the hand of the somebody else. So that is why there is no direct contact between the efforts and the rewards, because people who are working, people who are controlling, they are actually making the effort, and the reward is basically collected by the top management structure. So due to lack of this, the workers, or you can say the people who control this type of company, do not take that much initiative to work hard, or you can say to work efficiently, because they know that ultimately the reward will be going in the hands of the top management structure. They won't be getting anything. Okay. Next is your delay in decisions. As I have already told you all that this joint stock company needs many legal formalities to be fulfilled. Okay. There exists red tapeism. Red tapeism means dhandli. Okay. Bureaucracy means basically government officials. Government officials are the people who manage this type of organizations. Another one is, you can say, they do not permit quick decisions and prompt actions, because they need money on behalf of that. Okay, so there is a delay in decision of the company. Next is economic oligarchy. Now, what do you mean by economic oligarchy? Oligarchy means the rule of the company are in few hands. The management of a company is supposed to be carried collectively, or we can say by all the members of the organization. But in many of the cases, it is controlled by only few members, and that is why it is called as oligarchy. Often directors, they also try to mislead the members, as well as they also, what they do, they manipulate the voting power. You know that basically the capital of this type of organization are raised through shares, and the equity shareholders get voting right. So what the directors do, they sell those shares to their known person, and they enjoy the voting rights of the company. Next is corrupt management. In the joint stock company, there is often the danger of fraud and misuse of property by untrustable, or you can say trustworthy management, because there are many companies which are formed to deprive the investors of their hard earned money. There are many clever and dishonest promoters and directors who may also exploit the investors. What they do, they show that the company is earning so much of profit, but ultimately company is in a very bad state. Okay. Next is excessive government control. In a joint stock company, there is an excessive control of legal rules and regulations. Many legal provisions have to be followed and reports have to be filed. That is why there is a legal interference in the day-to-day operations of the company, and even the flexibility of the company is reduced. Next is Unhealthy speculation. Speculation means anticipation, okay? The shares of the public company are basically dealt on a stock market. The prices of these shares fluctuate depending upon the condition of the company, or you can say dividend of the company, or future perspectives of the company. Directors may manipulate the annual account of the company by illegal speculation. Okay, what they do, they try to show that the company is earning too much of profit, and they manipulate the you can say dividend, and you can say manipulate the price of the shares in the market. Next is conflict of interest. There is a possibility of conflict of interest between various groups of the organization, like you can say among the shareholders, debenture holders, directors, etc. These types of conflicts generally reduces the morale and efficiency of the operations of the employees. Next is social evils. Company form of organization may also give rise to the growth of the private monopoly, and also as the concentration of wealth in a few hands, because every second person cannot start up a joint stock company. Only few people can start up a joint stock company, and they enjoys the monopoly of their power. Okay, so these are the limitations, or these are